All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP. You've been watching this morning, Good Morning from the Office, North Georgia's only live online morning show, FYNTV.com. George is going to be in here in just a minute to give you his opinion of what's going on. Okay, we had a great information this morning. I want to do, let me look around a little bit. I like to look around the internet, make sure right before we close the show that nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Bill Clinton's sexual assault accusers go public for the first time. Tonight is forever. Donald Trump. We talked about that. I agree with Lee on who should be in the front row. So we're looking around a little bit here. What do you think about tonight? Let me see if I covered everything. New shows. I like to go through the new shows. Several of them I cannot watch. I can't watch any more good new shows. Now, I do like The Odd Couple. The new Odd Couple, I'm gonna give you my list. These are BKP's picks. I like the new Odd Couple. I've been watching a couple seasons. I love that new show, The Odd Couple. It's like on its third season now. I love The Odd Couple, okay? I'm going to wrap up. There's a reason you want to stay with my picks. There's a reason you want to stay with my TV show picks and not turn off now, okay? I like that show, American Housewife. I like that show. I like that. I want you to check that out. I enjoyed that show. Now, I want to wrap up with a show on TV that is, I think, depicting who's going to go to the polls and vote for Donald Trump. And I think the media has missed it. Now, this is one of those shows that comes around every once in a while. I don't know who the writers are. And I know what you're saying. Well, you could just look at the credits and you would know. I don't know who the writers are, okay? I don't know how they came up with this show, all right? Can't figure this one out. Now, usually a show in its fourth and fifth season leaves the ground and they start doing something that's so far out there and the show's messed up. I always start watching the show, the first season, the second season, the third season, okay? And the third season, and I say, oh, you know, they had to go and mess my show up. Now I can't watch it anymore. I just turn it off. Can't watch it, all right? This show is still a home run. I watched the season opener and the second one. It's still a home run, and I think it's America 101. 101. It's called The Middle. Folks, if you don't know the Hex, and if the Hex don't live in your neighborhood, and if the Hex aren't coming to your local spaghetti dinner for the bowling team trophies, you are missing America. And the Hex, Mike Heck and the mother, I forget her name, and then Sue Heck and Alex and Brick. Somebody writing this show hit a home run. It's just real. Sue lost her college money because she didn't sign up on time. Dad saved the day, not the government. Dad saved the day. Anyhow, I think they have missed. I think they have totally missed who's voting for Donald Trump in this country. So I'm going to say maybe the enthusiasm level is through the roof for Trump. And I'm going to say maybe the three, I called them yuppies. We went through all these things. One day they're yuppies, and one day they're soccer moms, and the next thing, you know. But all these young people that are too educated to realize that you don't dump crap in a sewer out of a bus. But all these people that won't vote for Donald Trump because they're too good, I think for everyone that will not vote, I think there's three more that will in what I call the flyover states, flyover states. I think Pennsylvania will win. I think that was great information firsthand. We will have that call. Cut that. We're going to call that direct information on the ground in Pennsylvania. Campaign breaking news, direct information from on the ground in Pennsylvania. We will have that segment up because you're going to want to share that segment with your friends. You're hearing rigged election, right? Rigged. You're hearing that, okay? You're hearing, I know what we didn't get to, and I'll do it now. Drain the swamp. Folks, if you're not understanding when Donald Trump says drain the swamp, end the lobbyist, end the corruption, okay? He threw in last night term limits. I watched Colorado Springs. Now, I watched the Hillary Clinton campaign rally yesterday and the Donald Trump campaign rally. Now, you're saying, wait a minute, Hillary Clinton did not have a campaign rally yesterday. Donald Trump did. He had 2 in Colorado Springs. In fact, a state that, it's all over for him, but he went there anyway, according to the media. And you're saying, wait a minute, you watched a Hillary Clinton campaign rally and a Donald Trump? Hillary Clinton didn't have a campaign rally. Let me tell you something. Yes, she did. She flew into Nevada, got off the plane, and made it down the steps without tripping and falling, and all of her supporters cheered. That is a Hillary Clinton campaign rally. That's the best you can get, folks. If she holds on and she goes down and she walks real easy over to the van and gets right on the bed. And we can't help it. Her doctor wrote on her chart, plenty of bed rest, okay? I tell you, Donald Trump's right. She's home in bed. He would be working. He would be working. She'd be in bed, okay? Now, here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing, okay? He said term limits and drain the swamp. Doesn't that really hit home, term limits? Now, I wanted to save this to the end. Maybe I shouldn't have saved it to the end, okay? But Donald Trump has come up with, drain the swamp, corruption. He's named it all. And I want to save this right to the end for a reason. When Donald Trump says drain the swamp, it scares the hell out of the Republicans because they're part of the swamp. Folks, are you missing that? Donald Trump scared the hell out of every Republican, not every, just saying. He scared the hell out of the Republicans in the House of Representatives. He scared the hell out of the Republicans in the Senate. He scared the hell out of Mitch McConnell. There's a whole list. Because when Donald Trump said, drain the swamp, he didn't differentiate. Maybe I got that word down. Did I get it down? Differentiate, whatever. We'll try it 3 times. But he did not do that he didn't say, oh, I'm going to drain the Democrat swamp. He didn't say that. He said, I'm going to drain the swamp. Because all the dude can do is put a sump pump in the swamp, and the sump pump cannot discriminate which crap it pulls out. No pun intended, Democrats, because you loaded the sewer with crap down in Atlanta yesterday. Just saying. Little play on words. Anyhow, so when he says drain the swamp, oh, it's got the Republicans a nervous wreck. He didn't say drain the swamp. You do know. I was in the swamp just yesterday with 3 Democrats. Can you see the graphics? I would like to put big R on them and watch this. You remember the old movie back in the 50s? And you went there, not me in the 50s, you did, not me. But you remember the movies back then when the swamp monster climbed out? Remember the old movies, the graphics, the return of the swamp monster? Scooby-Doo. Huh? Scooby-Doo, right? Yeah. Scooby-Doo. Even my boy Cole's on target. Remember Scooby-Doo, the swamp monster? Oh, Donald Trump's going to, and they all have Republican on them. He's going to drain the swamp. Term limits, you think we joke around. We're probably the most serious. Even when I'm having a little fun, this is very serious stuff you need to take home. The Republicans have their own swamp monsters. It scares the daylights out of them. Lobbyists, campaign finance, okay? Term limits, drain the swamp. It don't matter if you have an R or a D. If you're in that swamp, you're coming out if Donald Trump becomes president of the United States, and they can't take it. Their nerves are shot. So you could either leave the swamp or Donald Trump's going to put you in jail. And he has said it, and he's the only one out there that's had the nerve to say it, and I think the American people are going to vote for it. That's what I think. That's what I think. Now, I could be wrong, but unlike Dick Morris, I own the place and I can't be fired, okay? I could be wrong. There's once, twice, My wife could probably find 3 or 4 others that I was wrong. Let me make sure before I close. You're watching FYNTV.com. George is coming up to give you his opinion. Let's see. We went over quid pro quo. Okay. I'll trade you this for that. You know, it's like baseball cards. It's like baseball cards. You remember trading baseball cards? That was the old quid pro quo. Hey, I'll trade you this card for that card. Okay. Fight night in Las Vegas, Chris Wallace, the Fox News, the fix is in. Fixed news. My other sister, calls it fixed news, okay? Fixed news channel, Chris Wallace will bring. There's something fishy, folks. Democrats will not go nowhere near Fox News. So why all of a sudden will they let Fox News be the determining factor in the last and final debate in this crucial presidential campaign? Why would they do that? Just saying, independent voters, because that's what Donald Trump's leading in, and that's what will take him into the White House, and that's what Fox News intends to try to move Hillary's way tonight. That's my prediction. He has to have the performance of a lifetime. Last debate, New York front page on 2 accusers, but the Inquirer story can't get any news cycle. It's all but over is what they're trying to tell you. Obama said to stop whining, so shut up and stop whining, Obama. You did for 8 years and blamed somebody else. You did not see that. Remember, I used see, saw, and seen. Okay? I tried to use it in sentences today properly. I know I mixed it up, but we did. You did not see that, no, you didn't. I think see, saw, seen, because the media says what you think you saw, you did not seen, you did not see, you did not saw, because it didn't happen. That's what they want you to believe. It did not happen. It don't matter how clear it is in your face. The media is trying to say your president of the United States is trying to tell you it's not rigged. If you listen and share this information I brought to you here on FYN TV, I brought it here to you, folks. I brought it to you. You heard a person on the ground in Pennsylvania said that their voter records showed 12 registered voters to a vacant lot. The good thing is only 8 of them voted. You have that right here on this show. You had it right here on this show, the corruption, that more people vote in Philadelphia than are registered. Right here on this show. The corruption is in, the fix is in. Okay, you didn't see it. Oh, I got to finish 4 minutes. Obamacare single payer. I don't have enough time for this. It'll collapse. It'll collapse. You're saying, well, we know it'll collapse. No, it will collapse. They will go single payer next. Yes, that's where it's going. I do not predict it goes back. If Hillary Clinton goes, it'll be single payer. And when it's single payer, Americans love free stuff. They love it. They love the free. They will start making doctor's appointments like you would not believe. I'm going to bring that to you tomorrow, right after the debate. Single payer will not work. It will collapse financially because everybody and their brother will go to the doctor 7 times a week until the newness wears off, but we don't have the money for the newness to wear off. I mean, I got 7 things ailing me now I'd like to make an appointment over. Put it on single payer. Lord, I'll get a list tomorrow. I'll make 19 doctor's appointments. Me, yours truly. You get single payer, you give me a card. Hell, I'll make 19 appointments tomorrow. I got things I got to go check out. Yeah, I know. You call me crazy. Obama, I will end with this. Man, I got spark. Maybe I should calm down. But I've enjoyed myself today. I'm going to end with this, okay? I'm asking nicely. I'm going to calm down and ask nicely. Could the Hillary Clinton campaign please call your thugs off? If it's all but over, you have won, they have crowned you, they're preparing the inaugural ball, you're going to play Don't Stop, you're going to play Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. You and Bill will dance to it once again. I'll never forget Don't Stop. You ruined the damn song for me, okay? All right, but you're doing all that. If you're doing all that, you can send the word out to stop throwing bricks, terrorist attacks. Why won't they call it a terrorist attack? It's a terrorist attack. I'm serious. Why not? Why the hell? Why ain't it on the front pages? You throw bricks through a window. You throw them through the daggone car window. You throw Molotov cocktails. Who the hell's talking about it? Nobody. Call them off, Hillary. Please call the dogs off, because I told you earlier on the show, I'm not implying anything or wishing any harm, but one of your brick throwers is going to accidentally bump into somebody with a gun, because that's what we do. Just saying, just saying, just saying. You're going to have a brick thrower, you know, nothing like bringing a brick to a gunfight, nothing about bringing a bottle of gasoline and a Coke. Sorry, didn't mean to say that, Coke. That wasn't fair. Just a glass bottle of gasoline with a Molotov cocktail to a gunfight, okay? You're going to bump into it sooner or later. Just saying, it's going to happen. I got 2 minutes. I could keep going. I could just roll this tape. Roll tape. That's what they said in the old days. Roll tape, right, George?
You give me an extra 2 minutes.
All right, okay. I am out of here, FYNTV.com. I maybe have had too much fun today and enjoyed this too much. I got a lot of meetings today, a lot of things going on, a lot of things happening. If you want to be a part of FYNTV.com as a producer, as audio tech, as if you want to do a show, if you think you can handle this, you call me 706-889-9700 or chief@fetchernews.com. You want to get involved. George is going to come up and give you his opinion for an hour, and let's test him a little bit. Wonder if he can get worked up. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning after the debate, the fight in Vegas. I'm out of here.